Welcome to Belfast Container Terminal, part of the Container and Terminal Division of Irish Continental Group. The safety of everyone visiting or working at Belfast Container Terminal is of paramount importance to us. Please pay careful attention to this short video, which will explain the safety requirements and rules for anyone working on or visiting this terminal. Adhering to the guidelines and rules that we explain in this video will help to ensure that your visit to this terminal is safe and incident-free. General pre-arrival information. All visitors must wear appropriate personal protective equipment at all times while at the terminal. Any visitors not wearing the correct personal protective equipment will be denied entry to the facility or requested to leave if they are already on site. Persons deemed to be impaired by the influence of drugs, alcohol, or medication will be refused entry to the terminal. Smoking is prohibited at this terminal. This terminal has developed an evacuation plan to ensure the safe, swift evacuation of all personnel and visitors. If an incident occurs which requires evacuation, terminal staff will direct you to the nearest exit. For your safety and for crime prevention, this terminal has deployed video surveillance across the facility. Before traveling to the terminal, please ensure that your vehicle is properly maintained and complies with all applicable road legislation. First-time visitors. When entering off West Bank Road, park in the allotted bays and use the walkways provided to access the booking office. To receive your BCT Access ID card, you must have the haulier induction and safety procedures paperwork completed by your employer's responsible person and returned by email. Have signed and returned your acceptance of BCT's Site Rules for Drivers paperwork. Downloaded the Truck Visit app to your mobile phone. Ensure you have your driving license for presentation and inspection and hazardous certificate if you wish to pick up/drop off hazardous loads. Your BCT Access card only becomes active having completed your first chaperoned visit. Pre-booked on app. Having completed the induction process and received your BCT Access card, you can now book an appointment on the Truck Visit app. When you book your appointment, it will generate a 4-digit TAR number. Park in truck bays and proceed via the walkways to booking office with your TAR number and BCT Access card, where you will be given your pickup and/or drop-off dockets. Ensure all twist locks are open before proceeding to the Security In station. At the Security In station, stop while security carry out their inspections and give permission for you to enter. Using the traffic plan, proceed to the location indicated on the docket unless instructed to a new location by a staff member. Follow the instructions received in our booking office. Inside the terminal. Once you enter the terminal, the speed limit is reduced to 15 miles per hour. Drivers must drive defensively at all times and obey the speed limit at all times. Belfast Container Terminal uses a colour-coded traffic marking system to ensure the safety of all traffic on the terminal, yellow for crane pathways and white for trucks and pedestrians. Our staff and/or agents are easily identifiable on site. All visitors must follow their instructions at all times. You must give way to machinery at all times. Remember, the machine operators have restricted visibility and various blind spots, so may not be able to see you. You must obey directional signage. Proceed to the designated location, which is printed on the container dockets received at the booking office. Drop off laden. When unloading a container, you must align the trailer with the containers in the stacking area. You must stay in the truck until the crane has stopped over your location. You must only exit the truck when safe to do so, wearing appropriate PPE. You must not stand beyond the crane yellow pathway, do not stand directly under the load, and remain visible to the operator at all times. A designated standing person will be marked on the ground to assist you. Alternatively, you can stand at the front wheel of the truck, keeping a clear view of the crane operator. Please make note of the emergency stop button. When the crane locks onto the container, the lift will proceed slowly until you give a thumbs up signal to indicate that the container is safely clear of the trailer. When the container has entered the stacking area or the crane operator gives a clear signal, you may enter the truck and proceed to the exit in accordance with the traffic management system. Pick up laden. When collecting a container, you must align the trailer with the containers in the stacking area. You must stay in the truck until the crane has stopped over your location. You must only exit the truck when safe to do so, wearing appropriate PPE. You must not stand beyond the crane yellow pathway. Do not stand directly under the load and always be visible to the operator. A designated standing position will be marked on the ground to assist you, or stand at the front wheel of the truck, keeping a clear view of the crane operator. Please make note of the emergency stop button. When you are satisfied that the container has landed correctly on the trailer, signal thumbs up to the crane operator. When the crane has safely separated from the container, you may proceed to lock the trailer twist locks. Enter your truck and proceed to the exit in accordance with the traffic management system. Remember, the crane can move at any time. Please note, when picking up or dropping off at the front quay, always stand in front of the truck in full view of the crane driver and never enter the stacking area. Drop off. Empty container at empty park. You must stay in the truck during the lifting operations. Do not dismount or exit the vehicle. The empty container handler, ECH, will proceed with lifting the container. Do not move until the ECH operator clearly signals by horn or hand that the operation is complete. Proceed to the exit in accordance with the traffic management system. Pickup. Empty container from empty park. You must stay in the truck cabin during the loading operation. Do not dismount or exit the vehicle. The ECH will retrieve the appropriate container. You may be required to reverse to align your trailer with the container. Once the container has been loaded, the ECH operator will clearly signal by horn or hand that the operation is complete and it is safe to move off. Proceed to the container inspection area provided, where you can exit cab wearing all required PPE. Inspect your container and close twist locks before proceeding to terminal exit in accordance with traffic management system. Exiting the terminal. To exit the terminal, follow the exit signs. Stop at the security gate out office. The security guard will check your docket against the container. Once the barrier is opened, the driver can exit the terminal. Thank you for your attention.